So we just finished dinner, the very back of the...
Breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast. We just finished breakfast. We're back at the room. We're gonna get our stuff. We're gonna head to Cabo because as you can see, we have arrived in Cabo. And it looks like they're using Cabo tenders, which is kind of nice. They're not dropping the boats off the side. There's the boats waiting to take us ashore. I have this bad feeling though that we're not going to go to Cabo. They made an announcement a few minutes ago about a big storm coming through later today, and I know safety is always a priority. I just feel like the tone of the captain didn't seem optimistic. How do you feel about Cabo? You want to go to Cabo? See? Yeah.
You just heard, folks, unfortunately we have had to make the decision that tendering will not be safe today in Cabo. Even though the weather conditions seem okay at this time, they will be deteriorating incredibly fast as the tropical storm is being upgraded on an hourly basis and is expected to become a hurricane very shortly on a collision course with our current position here in Cabo.
There go all of our tenders back to Cabo. There's a big storm scheduled to come in, so even though the weather is not too bad right now and getting onto those little boats would be pretty manageable, the swells inside the bay here will only get worse and choppy in the next 4 to 5 hours and make it more difficult to get back on the boat. A couple things about missing Cabo. I can understand why we missed it. It didn't look like the weather was very bad, but there was actually a tropical storm coming in that turned into a hurricane, Hurricane Newton, that was just a few hours away from hitting Cabo. I've been on a cruise before that's gone through a hurricane. I think it was my third cruise in the late 80s. I was on a much smaller ship. Cruise ships weren't as big back then. And we got the tail end of a bad hurricane. One thing I always remember about that cruise, we were at dinner one night and there weren't that many people in the dining room, but my grandfather and I went to dinner and all the chairs in the dining room were on wheels. And as we were eating dinner, you would see some of the chairs just wheel away from the tables and bang into the other tables. It was a pretty interesting experience to say the least. So you can understand the safety and the precautions that these companies and captains are going to take, and I can understand that. When you go into Cabo, you have to take the tender boats because the harbor is not big enough for a cruise ship. So you take these little boats, and getting into Cabo would have been great, but coming back, those boats can really get rocky. On another cruise, I was actually on one of those boats when a lady was puking the entire boat ride back. And even when you come back, those boats can rock quite a bit up against the cruise ship. And if you're in a storm and those things are really rocking, it's very easy. All it takes is someone to get their legs stuck between the boat and a cruise ship and nobody's gonna be happy. So what the captain did was he took the cruise ship way out into the ocean and went right around the storm. Tomorrow's video is gonna be another day at sea. The following day we were in Puerto Vallarta, and then the day after that we went to Cabo. So luckily we still hit Cabo. We just did our cruise a little bit in reverse. Other than that, we had a fantastic time. Carnival did an amazing job. The captain was great. He kept everybody informed. I think people for the most part were pretty understanding. You know, when you're a kid traveling in 30-foot swells, it's pretty fun. Especially when you're in a cabin and you've got waves crashing up against your windows. But when you're older and you're traveling with precious cargo, it's really not worth the risk. A few big waves gets old real quick. So hope you enjoy the videos. Make sure you check out tomorrow's video and the following videos here. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and we'll talk to you later.